Why is Demon Slayer Hinokami Kepputan a PS4 exclusive? Let's find out. Make sure to like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. It helps the channel out and it'd be greatly appreciated. With that said, hello everyone, this is Griffin Station back here with my first video on the newly announced Demon Slayer game. And in this video, I'm going to be covering why Demon Slayer Hinokami Kepputan is so far a PS4 exclusive. In the last decade, the first major anime game developed by a Japanese studio to go multi-platform is Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 2. Since most anime games published by Bandai Namco make their way to multiple consoles, whether it's on PS3 and Xbox 360 or PS4 and Xbox One, eventually including PC and Switch, we do eventually see multi-platform being mostly on Bandai Namco's end. Why did it take so long for Japanese publishers to embrace multi-console releases, and how does this impact Demon Slayer? Well, if we look at Bandai Namco, they are a strong publisher globally. With a variety of IPs and a giant team to develop and market their games, it's no question they are the biggest anime game producers to this day. With such a strong presence, they are able to successfully market games to a global audience and maximize their profits. Aniplex is the publisher of Demon Slayer Hinokami Kepputan. Most people don't take into account the influence a publisher has on a game's development. So far, the game is only announced for a Japanese release, and while I'm sure the game will come over to Western territories, published by Aniplex of America and whatever company that they can get for European territories, it is not going to be as synchronistic as most of Bandai Namco's releases. If we look at Aniplex's previous published games, they all have been mobile games. Demon Slayer Hinokami Kepputan is their first foray into a console game market, and with Japan being their main target demographic, they are solely focusing on a console that has sold well in Japan. Speaking of console sales, I took the liberty of comparing PS4 and Xbox One sales in Japan, courtesy of VGCharts.com, to figure out why Japanese publishers avoid publishing games on Xbox One if possible, and the stats were staggering. To this date, PS4 has sold 8.9 million units in Japan comparatively to Xbox One sales, a measly 114,000 units total. If anything, Aniplex would be much preferred to target the game towards Switch players, as the Switch has outsold both PS4 and Xbox One with a total of 12.8 million units, but considering PS4 is a much better console that most people think of when it comes to fighting games than Switch, it makes sense why they would put this game on PS4 over Switch at the moment. With a smaller team and greater inexperience in the video game market in Japan, they are definitely taking precautions and not inflating the game's budget by ensuring it functions on multiple consoles. This will especially be the case when we see the game come to the West, as Aniplex of America has only published 2 games, both of which are mobile games. With the inexperience of the studio, they are not going to try to go all out with a multi-platform release, even if the Xbox One is really big in America. With all this said, if we get information that other publishers pick up the game for a global release rather than Aniplex of America, this discussion of a multi-platform release can be brought back up. Until then, go into the game's life cycle expecting it to only be released on PS4. If the game is super successful and the demand is high enough, then we can potentially see a game releasing on more platforms, sort of like how we're seeing Storm 4 releasing on Switch. Thank you so much for watching this video. As I said before, make sure to like and subscribe, and tell me what you think about this in the comment section down below, which publisher you think will be bringing this game to the West. As I said, I believe at least for America, we will be seeing Aniplex of America bringing this game over. But if you have any other ideas, let me know in the comment section down below. I really don't think it's going to be Bandai Namco, and I will catch you all in the next video. Bye.